What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to some Assetto Corsa. Today we're going to fly all over to Japan, all the way over to Japan. And what we're going to be in is this 1975/76, it's really 1976 Mclaren MP23. This is when, the year when, oh wow, I've just forgot his name out, James Hunt. Isn't that, I've had pure brain fart there, bloody hell's bells. Anyway, James Hunt went on to win the championship, the 1976 championship in this Mclaren MP23 at this track. And on the, I think there's only a few laps left, his tyre actually blew up as well. Like, I don't know if any of you have seen the film Rush, between him and Nicky Lauda. Like, this is basically his car, but this is a great version of the track as well. Oh, look at that sideways going through there. But I'm not, if it's, this might be /75, 76 because the Hesketh's on, and there's no like named driver for that car. But the only problem with this car is that this track will run out of gear on the straights. Like, look, it tops out about 180 miles an hour and the gearing totally runs out. But anyway guys, what we'll do next is we'll check out this model. There it is guys, the Mclaren MP423. Now this actually is the 1975 car. So it's not the next year, but we're going to take to that track anyway, it doesn't really matter. So James Hunt actually drove the Hesketh for this year, but there's that Ford V8, that DFV engine what won so many races in the Lotus 49. 485 brake horsepower, it only weighs 575 kilos, so really light. Just look at the size of them rear tyres though. This is from Bazza and his crew. You know, it's one of his older mods, I do believe, like, but I haven't seen many videos on these. Just, oh, what a beautiful looking car it is, though. Let's check out the blueprints. Oh, look at that. You can see the suspension there. That looks brilliant. Like the wishbones and the springs and stuff like that. Brilliantly. The MP23. Automobilista 2's got a brilliant version of this car as well. But, oh, I've been meaning to make a video on this for ages. Just look at this. I can't get over how big them tyres are. And you can easily spin them up as well. Let's have a quick look at the interior before we get cracking. There it is. So we've got a 5-speed manual gearbox. I believe it'll be a dog leg as well. But look, you can see like the brake lines and stuff like that going back. See your seat belt. Safety first, guys. But it's a little bit different. The clocks on this one are a little bit different to Automobilistas. And I think that one's more true to life, if I'm being honest. But yeah, guys, what a brilliant, brilliant car. Right then, we're going to go 8 laps at Fuji. Put your sim belts on. Next time I see yous, it'll be in Japan. Right then, guys, the lights are up. Give it a rev. Very tricky car this to get the best out of. Off we go in the first gear, let the clutch out. Off we go into second in Emerson Fittipaldi's 1975 Mclaren. Got a good start actually. Into fourth, cannot flat shift this thing. I don't know why that's still, oh, it's gone. But look at the big wing in the mirror, it looks brilliant, doesn't it? But there, as you can see, that's pretty much run out of gearing already. Where like their gears, oh look at that cold tyres though. You can see how cold the tyres are there. The car just wanted to go straight. But there's that 6-wheel Tyrrell, look at that thing. That looks nuts, that car. Who thought of that? Who actually thought of that? I might look that up. But I might drive that at Kyalami. Kyalami's a great circuit. It's one of my favourite of the classic circuits actually. But I need to just gather my thoughts and take my time. Yeah, this is my 3rd attempt at this. Oh, what's that numpty doing? What are you doing, mate? Come on. Rubbin's racing the same, but on the limit. That was pretty lucky there, like. It's such a hard car to drive on the limit, this car. They're not easy to drive. Much easier to drive on Automobilista, if I'm being honest. And I think I actually prefer them on that. Just a little bit, not by much. Let's dive bomb the inside a little bit on the power, nice and smoothly. Listen to that engine rumbling on it. Sounds great though, doesn't it? 10,000 RPM into third, fourth, lift again. It's a very tricky circuit because it all looks the same. All the corners pretty much look the same. But you can see how dangerous it is, can't you? Like, it's a really dangerous track. There's that one lap done. Pretty much fourth, got to lift here, drop it into third, get the nose in, because then the track will like open up naturally. Like now on the power, see the car went understeer a little bit actually into fourth, into fifth, but here you see we're quite underpowered. What I don't understand is most of these cars use the same engine. Mainly, I think the Ferrari uses the V12, a couple more mate, but look at that, man. We're just out of gear, and that's the gearing maxed out. So there's nothing left, but never mind. Oh, look at that road. Gold tyres, I mean not gold tyres. Oh, we've got a boo-boo. Bloody hell, we're lucky there, weren't we? Do you know what it is? Why would you make moves where you wouldn't in real life, would you? You wouldn't be making moves like that back in these cars, like. They didn't race wheel to wheel like they did now, so the odd time they did, but it was just so dangerous. Like, these guys were very brave to drive these cars the way they did, you know. Second, like, I'm not totally on the limit of this car, there's a lot more in it, but it's more about just trying to get a good feel for it and put a few laps together. I mean, this corner always catches me out. Oh, went in a little bit deep, somehow we made that stick. How did we get away with that? God, well, looks on the side at the minute, isn't it? In the third right then, on the brakes, nice and early. I've locked up, nah, I nearly locked up, right, on the power now, flat. Right then, wait for it, into third. Oh, but it does sound very meaty, the engine, doesn't it? I love the way it sounds. This is actually the 1968 version of Fuji, but it's pretty much the same as it was in 1975. There's not much difference, I wouldn't have thought. Maybe there's a couple of signs here and there, but the real race in 1976 when James Hunt went on to win the title was actually really raining, like it was peeing down. Really peeing down. But yeah, let's get the slipstream. I don't know what kind of car that is in front, but right, we are 11th position. On to lap number 3, but it's like we need another gear, isn't it? Like it's just hard. You can see them just taking off. Probably a couple of cars are going to come past me. See them in the mirror. I think that's a Ferrari up the inside of it. You know, but a little lift here. It's just, oh, I love the way this corner banks. That feels brilliantly going through there, though. It's a very bumpy circuit as well. I can feel all the little bumps on the track. Bit that throttle. What a car! It does. Now the tyres are warmed up, it feels much better actually. Oh, pretty much drifting around there. I think that's a Brabham in front of that Martini Brabham. Right, oh, bloody big kick oversteer there. I majorly nearly lost it. Majorly, but they're quite fast, aren't they? Yeah, right, on the brake. Done exactly the same thing again, haven't I? Got away on it again, right, on the power nice and early. Feed it in. You've really got to be very careful coming back on the power in these cars, because went a little bit deep. I love that shadow ahead, not the one ahead, the car 2 cars ahead. Revving it out. Just so imposing these cars. I think these are some of the best little F1 cars ever. A lot of you might be thinking, what are you on about, you know what I mean? Just with the smaller tyres at the front, and then the huge rears, that just looks brilliant, I think. But I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of a better feel here. Look, you can see how the car response will actually push out right there. 10,500 RPM into 5th. Let's get in the slipstream the best we can. Is anyone to the right one? No. Lap 4. In a couple of laps we'll probably have a couple of quiet ones, but what the hell is he doing? Weaving all over the place. Tiny little lift there just to get the nose in, but it's still understeers off-road. All very understeery cars, like very understeery, but great fun. Like getting the brakes nice and early there. Blip that throttle. Blip it again. You're in 3rd. Good. Blip it into 2nd. Someone around the outside over there, who is that? Is that Nicky Lauda? I can't remember what number Nicky Lauda's is. We've actually got quite a decent race going, considering like we've got a few things that's against for, like gearing especially, but what a race it will actually turn into. This is the bit of where I always get wrong, isn't it? So I'm going to have to get on the brakes nice and early. See, I hit the brakes at the right point there. Can we go up the inside of the Ferrari though? Them tyres are just monstrous. Let's slip it, maybe. Yes. Can we get 2 of them? Oh, yes. Slide up the inside, lovely. And blocks them on the exit of the corner beautifully into 3rd gear. We'll come back up on the straight though. Oh, I just love the sound of this engine. It's a little bit hot over there though. A little got away with it. That seems to be the saying of the day, doesn't it? We got away with it. The car keeps getting away from us though, like brake, because that was a total wrong line into there, like total wrong line. Into fourth. Gather your thoughts, have a little breather. Because I bet you these were still, even though they're a lot slower than modern day cars, can still be very physical to drive. Very physical. Whereas this is, I can see someone come up the inside a tiny bit just in the mirror. This is very tricky to get right, so I'm going to lift. Then you've got to wait for the tyres to dig in before you get back on the power the way you want to. In 11th position, the field seems pretty spread out. Like, on the brakes, you can see where the track starts to go darker there. That's when you know where to brake, so it helps you a little bit with your brake. If you brake, oh, you can see the rear end coming out over there. Rotated the car beautifully actually. Into second gear. But like, the cars are quite spread out, but this is more like how they raced in real life, you know, like they used to give each other plenty of room. I've done it again, I've went in way too hot into there. Somehow we got away with it though. What? How did I hold on to that? What an absolute experience this is though. This is what I love about sim racing, you know, that we can just pretend to be driving Formula 1 cars, you know, and drive them. We're so lucky nowadays with the way the force feedback works. It gives you like a real connection to the car, doesn't it, you know? Like you actually feel like you're driving a car, you get a good feel for what it would be like. That's the whole point in sim racing for me, you know? Just so I can mimic real events in life. I like to try and put together cars and tracks that actually raced in real life. You know, that they've got like a little bit of a motorsport story to them or whatever. But that's me meaning. Anyway guys, what we'll do now is we'll have a good listen to this V8 engine. BANDIT. with that Brabham. He's just got that extra bit of speed, but I think it's actually helping a little bit in the race because it's giving him that back and forth action. Oh, brilliant. We're not really going up through the pack very much, so I've got the AI at a pretty good level, but they just seem to left with a little bit there, but what great action we had there. Let's see if we can get last of the eight breakers on the go. Break that throttle into third on the power nicely. A little bit quicker through there on the cars just dancing all over with there. Absolutely dancing with F1 cars, here we are. Shaking our shoebie, shake the shoebie baby. Yes! Haha, come on. What a brilliant race this has turned into. It's blew my expectations away. It just, what an experience. What an absolute hoot. Come up the inside on the grass. That was a bit cheeky up the inside of the shadow. On the power, setting brilliantly. He's on the outside with him. We're going to have to be careful. We've got the wrong line, maybe. Get the inside. Oh no, a little bit of, I clobbered him a little bit. We made three positions up on this last lap alone. Into third gear. We have the somehow flat shifted by accident. Oh no, I've went too wide. Too wide, I went wide. Oh no. Lost it. Shit. Oh, never. We're still in ninth. Okay. Still in ninth. It's all kicking off. Oh, I forgot where I was at on the track there, but what a brilliant race that was. What an absolute hoot. Guys, I will leave the links in the description for the car and the track. If you like classic F1, you'll absolutely love it. 8 laps, that was bloody brilliant. What did you think of that then, guys? 8 laps at 1968 Fuji in the 1975 McLaren. What a great little battle going on with the Brabham, as you can see there. We're up the inside, up the outside, we had oversteer, understeer, all the steers. Oh, it was all kicking off there. Do you know what, guys? When I first, look, I knew I was going to do this for ages. I told my friend Andy Gorman, shout out Andy Gorman, that I was going to do this, and I didn't think the race would be that exciting. Like I've done a few races here before, but I've never had a race that's worked out so well there. That's actually, look, I know we didn't finish first or nothing, right, but that's not what it's about for me. That there, what we've just done there is what sim racing's about. All about having fun, that up the inside, out the outside, overtake, undertake. We had more action there than we do in a modern F1 race, maybe in 8 laps. Maybe I should have put 10 laps on, but I always say that, don't I? Up the inside, we go with the Brabham there. That Brabham did have a little bit more speed, but if you look at that car in front there, that's called the Shadow. I don't know whether to take that round Kyle Army or the 6-wheel mad car. Yeah, guys, wow, that was just so much fun. The flames. Let's just see this battle going around here, because I put this on from the 3rd lap from the end. And luckily as well, normally when I'm doing the quiet laps, I totally crash or do something majorly stupid. But there, it actually worked brilliant, didn't it? It did. But we're just 10 miles an hour short of winning that race. Because I think we could have maybe shot through the pack and maybe won that if we had a bit more gearing, so to say. Like the Ferrari V12s and all that'll do 190 pretty easily. But right, it's flat come through there. We've got a bit of a wider line, but you'll see it's all about getting on the brakes into that little left-handers where we made up most of the time. But I've seen JP Laps do a couple of races on this track as well. I love JP Laps' videos. I love watching all of his videos. Guys, I watch every sim racers channel. Honest, I watched most of them, and I have done for years. Used to watch Inside Sim Racing, Sean Cole, Darren Gandhi years ago. That's how I first got into it properly with a wheel anyway. But I've raced since I've been a kid, with a controller on the PlayStation, stuff like that. But yeah, guys, we'll go up the inside of the Brabham, lovely. I'm sure we'll do a couple more though, and the Shadow, inside of the Shadow as well there. Oh, check it. Right, but it's holding the position was the hard bit. But we had a bit of the wrong line there. Little bit, but yeah, guys, brilliantly. What I'll do is I'll leave you with a little bit more this week. I think it's on the last lap soon anyway. Thank you so much for watching. We love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Toodles.